Ludwig, where's motorcycle video?
Where is it?
Ludwig, where's motorcycle video?
Motorcycle video.
No, you said it me sooner.
Out, they're gigantic. What's new?
They actually look smaller.
I think you're being hurtful today to everyone. I sat down. He said because the chairs were moved from D&D, and he was like, "I put myself too close to you." Okay.
Wow.
I did.
Ouch. I did. And
I
see,
put the chair too close to him.
now he's doing the Aiden thing. What? Yeah.
I've actually did.
Yeah.
Literally
I
too
did.
My comment is so logical that I don't see why it should hurt you.
Do you understand that logic it makes a lot of sense, and I don't feel bad because I've convinced myself.
Betrayal.
Oh.
Okay, so now you're like betrayal guy.
Treason.
Who's
What is this?
treasonous?
Cheater.
Oh.
Who's a cheater?
You're looking at Aiden.
Aiden's a cheater?
Don't look past you. It's not the tripod.
On what?
Cheater? New podcast, huh?
Oh.
You want to talk about it?
I
You
think-
wanna talk about it?
podcast
I think
guy.
we need to give Aiden some lashings.
Can we lashings?
You know what? We usually don't, but I'm on
I
board
think
with
it's
this
time
one.
for the first yard lashings.
crosses the line.
Yeah, because you did two things. One, you cheated on us, and two, you showed this new podcast instantly, whore, your other side.
What? I didn't watch it.
He
Did you
sits
watch
on
it?
the opposite side.
Oh,
and he
the other physical
flaunts-
side.
Which we were saving for our show.
Yes.
Oh, weird.
We were going to do an
It's been a
Aiden,
long time. We're
episode
saving it for a long
200
time.
left
So-
side reveal.
Episode 200, we all
you
switched
might be-
seats.
You know, for
Forever.
the viewers at home, you might be thinking, what other podcast is he on? What other show are they talking about? Well, it's a show called
It's getting,
don't.
it's
Oh.
I'll have Archie. figure
Archie,
it-
we're gonna hurt this guy.
I'm plugging it.
Do
Here's
your
my plug
fucking
now.
worst,
Do your worst,
Archie.
bro.
The
Put in
me,
porn or
Doug,
something.
Doug, and Atrioc, where we talk about
Finesse the ride.
I can't wait till he can replace
And
the people too.
politics.
Like he can go
tech.
insane here.
Oh, God.
Oh, tech.
And you
Wait,
can go-
gizmos.
Gizmos and Gadgets.
Oh my God, that's
Wow.
awesome.
That sounds.
Yeah. This episode, the first episode's all about the new Samsung Galaxy.
I can't wait for lemon. I won't even say it. I can't even. It makes me sick.
Yeah, it makes me
I
throw
can't
up.
wait for it to be my new fear end. Oh, it's gonna feel so good.
It is our new fear end.
It's our new fear end.
If we
Fear end's low key a dope show now.
Yeah, in comparison,
that's
yeah.
hurtful.
Because fear ends, well, the thing about fear ends, it's apolitical, right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just
yeah.
people talking about stuff, and I like that there's a woman on it.
Yeah, there's a woman on it. It's way more diverse than your show.
I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
I went to go look at the Theo Von Hassan episode, and the top comment with like 200,000 likes is like, finally an apolitical guest.
Just to be clear, if we're splitting you, if we're your innie and your outie, we have the gay side. They have the straight side
You are
of Aiden.
straight on that pod.
Yeah,
we
you're
have
all
the gay
business.
half of the buy.
Just decided who's gay and who's straight now.
You don't get to decide.
Yeah, the Lumen chip does that for
This
you.
is your innie, and you put out for us.
Yep.
I would, if I was Mark S, I would never be fucking Heliar on the inside.
Why?
Because
First off,
he's
what?
gay.
Would you wait? Would you not? Sorry, would you not fuck Audi Heliar
It
or
would,
any Heliar?
No, it would split me. Wait, would I be gay at work or gay at home?
See that, and that's a good
Dude.
question that they don't really touch on the show.
That's like a prageru version of Severance, and it's like my innie straight because it was a choice.
Yeah,
I chose to be straight.
Season 2, episode of season 2 ends with a rainbow. It is a choice. Lumen. Ben Stiller.
Yeah, it dings and the hand just goes limp, and it's like, yeah, it's always like this. My wrist limp.
there's thousands of people in the subreddit defending it. It's like, I'm a pretty liberal person, but I think Ben Stiller's making a really good point here.
What am I going to argue?
What are we going to argue with the greatest media of all time?
I found out because Ben Stiller's, I guess, outspoken politically, which I didn't even know this.
I don't know either. I don't know where Ben Stiller
Can't
is
be that
voicing his
outspoken
opinion.
then. You know?
I know, but he's outspoken enough that there's a bunch of conversation about Severance, and then replies will be like, yeah, it sounds amazing, but I can't watch it because it's freaking right wing or left wing Ben Stiller.
Wow.
They're like edging themselves. They're holding back temptation.
Yeah. They really do love to put blockers up.
I mean, look, if it's a good, you can just watch it. It's just a good
You
show.
can just watch it and
It's
not
just a good
telling
show.
you
What's the
one.
biggest, you can answer this maybe, what's like the biggest piece of like popular fiction by a right-wing like director?
director?
Yeah, like
That
something,
you've watched?
not a book. There's so much I feel like in books, but like movies and TV. An outspoken right wing. Do you know anything? That
Those
pops in mind?
cartoons that the Daily Wire's been putting out.
Those hit.
The Smiths. It's the Smiths.
I don't even know if he's right wing. He's just racist. He's kind of beyond the political spectrum.
Yeah, he's just his dot exists outside.
I beat a man. He was different than me in almost every way.
I can't think of one off rip. This is more of a Ryan question. Ryan.
It's I mean, if we're talking OGs, Disney.
Disney?
Disney.
Yeah,
If we're talking OG,
yeah, bro.
Yeah.
talking about the roots.
Yeah.
Sure.
The roots.
You don't create Disneyland through fucking social welfare and all that nonsense. You gotta.
I bet it's someone low key like that we don't know, like Spike Jones.
Dude, it could,
Spike Jones
dude, it could
secretly right.
It could be Hillbilly Elegy.
What do you mean?
That's JD Vance.
Yeah.
That could be. That's a pretty big movie.
It could be a big movie.
Wait,
I'm saying that was a pretty big movie.
Wait, it was a movie?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It's a book
I thought it was
and a
just
movie.
a book.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. It has
Who directed
Amy
it?
Adams, I think.
Amy Adams is in
I
it?
think.
You're lying.
I can't remember her name.
That's crazy.
And it has another woman who's really famous. I can't remember her name.
Breathtaking Amy Adams with the red hair
Breathtaking Amy Adams
right.
from American Hustle.
Superman fame.
No, it's
Superman
Amy,
fan.
Amy Adams. That's
Sorry,
like
my last
super
Google search.
washed and
My last
ugly.
Google search was Tu Hollis wearing an ice key on his chest. Because I had a funny tweet idea. Hillbilly Elegy movie. I don't know why I'm not just asking Zipper to do
It's
this.
Clint Eastwood, no?
Directed by Ron Howard.
Oh yeah.
Just like
Yeah,
famously.
Amy Adams. Oh, it's
Yeah.
Glenn Close. Yeah. So that could be up there.
Yeah, it does feel like there's less in Hollywood because they're all
I think they're hidden though. I think they're in there, but they don't speak.
yeah, because it's probably the minority in
don't
Hollywood,
speak, and they
so you
also
probably
don't
have
see.
less
But they
less
can
connections.
here.
But they all share a blood boy at the end of the day. That's where they
That's where they
meet
get
across
together.
the aisle.
Oh, you know who's gonna have
Together.
They're gonna have a fucking podcast over there.
Blood Boy.
Oh, Blood Boys under the table.
Yeah, Aiden's gonna
Doing
be
all
like, yeah, I
sorts of
actually think Blood Boys
nonsense.
would be pretty good, and Doug's gonna be like, I love AI.
Yeah.
And then A-Truck's gonna chime in being like, yeah, the Green Party in Germany is basically Nazis. And then you're gonna fucking end the episode.
Yeah. And the
You're gonna have
credits roll. The credits roll
17,000
really
comments,
fast.
and you're gonna be like, we really did it again.
That's the Yep.
We really did it again, folks.
Dude, what's the version of that for this show?
I've already done this.
Yeah.
It was the tennis.
It was a great,
I've-
you know,
I
kind of
distill art.
truncated version. Yeah, I
I
would
just still
say.
art. It's what I do. It's my career.
It's like he made one of those really, really tiny paintings, like with a real tiny brush.
I feel like
A brush that you use to clean PCs.
Here we go, bro.
They're
What?
spreading misinformation.
It's
Oh,
not
I
misinformation.
did see a
They're
picture. Is this the
spreading
picture of you with a
misinformation.
giant
I'll send it-
industrial
I'll send it
vacuum
to you,
cleaner?
Zipper. Hold on.
And you're just like putting it into your 5090, sucking out what you called.
Can you
Yeah,
go to,
there it
can you
is.
go to
Can I be
Yingling's
real?
Twitter?
I didn't see why that was such a bad idea.
Because he's sucking out Nvidia's liberal juice that they put in.
Because
You think Nvidia is filled with liberal juice?
Well, yeah.
Because
Well-
like static electricity is often like something you avoid when you're touching sensitive components.
It can fry them forever.
It can. It's a little harder to do these days, but
I'm
if
not
you have a
fucking-
big plastic vacuum that shocks you sometimes,
And you're
from-
standing on carpet.
and you're standing on carpet,
Which you were.
and you know it's on Yingling's Twitter. It's I think he posted it recently, and it looks insane. It
Yeah.
looks like you're taking like a power wash thing.
He said
And
it's
Yingling started barking at the vacuum right when it turned on,
Scroll
too.
down.
he said it's
No, you
revenge
can't.
for what we say about him on the show for spreading this misinformation about me.
I mean, to be fair, that is literally what we do.
Yeah.
Like
No.
almost.
No. Don't look at me like that.
Really?
Don't give me that look.
Really?
I can't resist.
We don't spread
I can't resist when he gives me a
Yingling.
little funny face.
Okay, Yingling, and this is not a misinformation thing, has been saying things at the office that I think are inappropriate. There's been a couple incidents, and you need to get hold of this place.
Me.
Dude, he's been so fucking unbearable.
Why do I need to reel him in?
Because you're the chief operations officer, and it sounds like an operations thing, not an executive thing.
Dude, okay, let me ask you real quick. I'd love to get into this. What is an executive thing? Because I feel like most things.
Most things aren't, right?
Most
Most things aren't.
And to
I've
defend
noticed that
Aiden,
too.
you'll walk in, something will be wrong, and you'll be like, it's an Aiden thing.
Probably an operations issue.
And I really do
okay.
wonder what falls under your umbrella.
It's interesting because
Yeah.
he's your executive assistant.
Right.
Sure.
Okay. How about this? How about maybe throw things at me and I'll tell you CEO or COO.
Okay,
Operations
the
or
problem
executive?
you had earlier yesterday.
Operations.
Really?
Yeah.
When there's poop and then there's pee and then you took a pee in the pee poop.
Weirdly, an executive job, apparently.
That's definitely an operations. You're literally explaining operations, how you have to operationally
Explain what
remove
happened to
people.
but the executive did it?
Dude,
Oh, I would love
there's-
to.
I don't know. I have hired somewhere along the way a terrorist.
Well, what happened?
Well, what happened is I've been living here because my beautiful girlfriend is out of town.
That's why he's wearing a cloak.
And so I see no reason to go home because a house is not a home when your loved ones are gone.
Oh.
Is
P.
my
Diddy.
house a home?
That was P. Diddy.
Oh. So yeah, so if Drewski's in the house, then it is a home.
Those allegations were false, and I still could have been love. Okay, I still like the show too much.
Those allegations were oddly specific, though.
It is fun how and I'm not
is
speaking.
fun.
I'm not speaking on the verity of the allegations, but it is fun how if you really like the person and they're like, yeah, I didn't do it. You're like, yeah, they didn't do it.
Yeah.
You just really like the person.
That's
you
what it
want
all boils down to. And conversely, if you don't like the person, you're like, interesting.
That's why, I've always said, man, if Kanye dropped
there it is.
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy 2
It's-
That
tomorrow,
album's half good. Yeah, so there it is. It's
not a-
He's just. That's not good.
It's not. It's
and
just
that's
in
and
the
Zipper,
air
can you zoom in on
next
that
to what I'm
5090
doing.
box?
No, and it's
know
not
how
a
hard
5090.
those are to get?
It's an old PC.
It's a 2000 and up graphics card.
It's a-
$2,000.
It's a
I paid,
2070.
$2,000.
I paid less than that for my first computer.
2070, and what I'm doing is I'm holding the vacuum in the air so that when I go over the parts with a micro brush and the dust flows in the air, the dust gets sucked into the fucking
It
vacuum.
is also his old PC.
No, don't defend him.
It's
Don't
this
defend
is
him.
liberal propaganda. It's his old PC.
It's Yingling propaganda.
Okay,
PC I built. Oh, okay. Or helped you build.
back to the terrorists.
Well, really quick, I walked in. Literally the first thing I heard Kelby say, who is a 39-year-old man,
36
with
going
a
on 7.
baby on the way.
40
He's not
41-year-old
famously not.
He's
A
like
father of
He's
3.
like, I heard Amber Heard didn't go to the Diddy parties. Dude, it was the first thing I heard, and I'm like, we're really getting down to brass tacks this
I
morning.
mean, look, I keep Kelby young. He watches a lot of my streams, and he's been watching younger and younger media. I know this because we had a call, and he was like, "Oh, I gotta go. Could have been Love episode 3's airing," and I'm like, "You're watching the dating show with Drewski?"
Wow.
He's like,
Where does
Yeah.
that air?
YouTube
For free, wow.
for free.
Wow.
Yeah,
I mean, I walked
They
in.
just be
I
posting
walked in the
shit.
other day,
They
and
just
I
be posting
asked,
shit.
I asked Ludwig, I was like, "Why is Deji not on the sidemen?" And
A fair question.
I know.
not a fair
It is
question.
a fair question.
I just
It's
can't believe it
not
came
a
from
fair
him.
question.
Why?
And
He knows
is-
more
why
about
is
Sidemen
Deji-
than Messi.
First off, you guys don't even know that the insane history of KSI and Deji not getting along.
but they're brothers.
They're brothers.
I know
of
they're
course.
brothers, but I think
And they bicker.
from a totally outside perspective, and before we become Stan's stream and we have Canths on, and I'm Canths now, it
I
is,
don't know what that means.
yeah, because you don't hang out with anyone except for your autocratic friends.
yeah.
Autocratic.
Your
Yeah.
technocratic
Auto,
fascist.
Yeah.
your
My transhumanist friend.
your
Yeah.
trans autistic friends, Doug and Atriok.
yeah, right. Yeah. Okay, so continue.
So I think Deji always wanted to be a creator. I don't even know. I think Deji wanted to be a creator. I think KSI was like, I want to do my own thing. And then KSI was kind of maybe mean, push him away a bit. Then they had a real rap battle beef against each other where they said some very actually hurtful things,
I saw one of them.
which sounds like you wouldn't be able to say hurtful things because it's in a rap.
They had a real rap beef.
Yeah.
Which is so funny. You're brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking really funny.
So
It's like between
mom
two
is texting both of you, like, cut it out.
Can you guys stop this? Stop it.
And I
Between
think
two
for-
guys that opened FIFA packs on
I gotta do
YouTube.
this to
That's
Aiden, bro. They started a new podcast. I'm gonna start a rap battle beat with Aiden.
We do a cipher
Yeah.
dissing them, and then they have to respond.
Yeah.
And Doug writes his whole thing in ChatGPT.
Anyway, rewind to the terrorists.
Yeah. What happened in the bathroom?
To a typical COO job. We have 3
POO
bathrooms.
job.
We have one of the bathrooms we have here has a shower, And in that little shower room is still a toilet, but it's like kind of dungy. Is that a word?
Too dim.
Yeah.
Too dim.
dim.
Dingy.
Dingy. Smells a little
Dim.
musty.
Foggy.
A little icky.
Icky.
It's just the vibe is just worse.
It's bad
Even
in
though
that
it has
bathroom.
more stuff.
I
It's worse
never
than that
dump in
bathroom.
there.
Most
No,
people-
I never dump in that
Most
one.
people
bidet in
only
there.
use it for showers.
I think honestly, if you're dumping in that one of the three, you're a psychopath.
It's also the only one without the swipe plus. It just has a swipe regular.
yeah, exactly. That's why you're a freak
So it's
bitch
like-
if you dump in there.
So anyway, I go in and I want to shower, and it smells like pee pee because someone's left their pee in there.
Dude, if a bathroom smells like pee, that's a bad sign.
It's yucky.
Because if you just pee in the toilet, the bathroom doesn't just smell like pee. It's
Also,
kind of sitting
we
there.
just had them cleaned too. Like
So
they
s-
just got cleaned.
It smells like pee pee, and I'm like, oh, I know how to solve this one. Flush.
It makes like the kid, yay!
Yeah, Aiden solved that because I wasn't flushing enough. So I go to flush and get my yays, and as I'm flushing, I'm like, oh, that's fun. The water is rising. And I'm like, it'll stop. And then it keeps
I hate
rising.
that. I hate when it keeps going.
And it keeps rising. And there's no toilet paper or anything. It's just yellow
So
water.
you start drinking it.
It's the
I'm
feeling.
like,
you put a straw in, yeah, dude. It's the feeling of like society is breaking at the fabric of itself.
Yeah.
You're like, no,
The water's not supposed to go.
There's no way it could possibly go over.
If our toilets don't work, I think that's where it really begins to fracture. So that's where that feeling
yeah,
comes
I mean,
from.
it's the first line of
Dude, it would be
civilization.
mayhem if the sewage system stopped.
oh yeah.
Oh, it'd be mayhem.
This is
Literally, we have to do this.
This took down Rome for a few years.
We have
I'm
to
sure.
do this. We have to uproot society.
This is your reverse Mr. Beast idea.
We
You're wearing,
shut
you're wearing
down
a
the LA
cloak. I
sewage
just trust you.
We shut down all of LA by shutting down the septic system.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
and
we
we
made
made a video-
pooping cost money.
Yeah.
The opposite of free parking.
We destroyed aqueducts in a terrorist act.
yeah.
Dude, how have we not monetized pooping at that degree yet? Like some worthless tech
Yeah,
middleman.
and then we make a yard
This is
porta
actually-
potty,
this
and
is
we wheel
actually-
them to all the neighborhoods,
yeah.
and then we shut down a
we
whole
we
sewage
charge.
system.
We charge.
Except for our house.
This is where America beats Europe out. Is in Europe they charge for public bathrooms, bro.
Yeah, it's so fucking cringe. I hate it.
Yeah, it's awful.
If you or water.
They should have a paid and a free.
Ooh.
Because the paid one probably low-key nice.
That's also. It
I
usually
think what
is.
they have is the free stuff is by the state. The state offers free bathrooms, but then any private business does not have to let you use their bathroom.
That's what we need to do. We need to get on the other side of this shit.
And we let people use it. The only thing we do is sometimes they lie and they say, "Oh, it doesn't work," or they add a code.
The code is
And
an
you-
interesting brown bag, Bunny Colvin brown
And
bag.
then they're like, "It's only for customers, so you actually have to
Yeah.
buy." Anyway, it rises, it spills over.
Beep bop.
That's so gross.
And pee water.
And
You
you
never-
look at this mess and you're like, this is an executive's job.
Well, okay, no.
Get in the trenches.
No, I did my job. Okay, here's what I did.
You
I-
did flushing.
he had to- he had to
Oh,
break
the
the glass
executive's
floor.
job is to flush.
Come down and help the fucking company.
He makes 30 times his lowest employee's salary so he can flush.
50,
Closer
thank
to
you.
50.
It's closer to 50. Thank you. We've increased it. And what I did, by the way, is I didn't just flush once. I flushed twice because I was like, maybe it was broken the
You
first time.
flushed twice?
I go. Let's try it again.
Dude, rookie as a real
what the
cloghead.
fuck?
Yeah.
As a
is
real
wrong
cloghead,
with
that's a
you?
rookie mistake.
and I go. Should we go for 3, fellas?
You never included this part of the story
No,
before.
I'm lying. I did flush twice, but
Yeah.
I
Psycho.
Let me. So what
Until
actually?
someone fesses up to who did this, I will be flushing it once an hour until we're all underwater.
Somebody stole my new truck. Well, Ludwig, where were the keys?
No,
were the
that's
doors
this. I hate this. That is so. If you leave your door unlocked, is someone allowed to enter and steal your stuff? Don't say yes. The answer is no.
We had this conversation. It's
I know.
breaking and entering.
It is
still
still
breaking.
breaking
It
and
is
entering.
still. It is still.
And it's still fucked up to leave the toilet plugged, but it doesn't mean that you have to take
And
these
it's still
actions.
Grand Theft Auto if someone steals my car if the keys are
what
inside.
was your thoughts when you flushed it the second time?
I didn't actually flush it. What I did is it boiled over like a witch's brew, poured everywhere.
Oh, it's so gross.
And I've always thought this water is so much.
Yeah,
Like-
it is.
like,
Water is
If I just
much.
pour this all on the floor, in the cup it's not much,
Yes.
but on the
But
floor
water,
it's much.
It's not much,
Yeah,
but water
yeah.
much.
Not much in there, but
Not
much
much.
there.
He's right.
Because if someone gives me this, I'm like, I can clean this. But if it's on the floor, I'm like, oh my God. Like if I kept doing this.
Don't do
Stop,
that.
stop.
I'm saying if I
There's
kept doing
wires.
it, I'm saying if I kept doing it, it would really, you see what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah, we
we
like
get it.
instantly wanted to
Because it
stop.
looks the same almost.
Yeah.
yeah, right. It's a great demonstration.
I still call it much.
It's still much.
Yeah.
What does science have to say about it being much?
They don't talk about how water spreads when it's flat. So anyway, what I did is I didn't know we had a plunger. I went outside. I instantly saw one within 3 seconds.
That's clutch.
I was like, wow,
Would
convenient.
you have used your hands?
No. I would have reached out to the COO.
So you don't want to solve the problem.
I
You would
reached
have reached out to the COO and not the office manager?
I'm like a sim, and so if something doesn't exist, I just go, baba ganoush. And then I wait for my sim master to help me.
Wait, I have a question for you. Not on some employee title shit, on some friend shit, because your office manager is your childhood best friend.
Yes.
And your COO is one of your current best friends.
Yeah.
Who would you ask if they had to go in with their hands and plunge it?
Dude.
Who would you ask between those two? Because one, it's kind of like we haven't hung out in a long time until more recently when you came to
Right.
work for me, and one's like I see you every day. It's a little more comfortable to ask you, but like,
Yeah.
are in Spear? Are you picking your better friend, your worst friend?
I think it's outside the role for both. I think what I would do, I would genuinely do is I would start a task force. I would be Aiden. I would start a task force to find the person who did it and make them do it.
While there is piss everywhere.
you can just check.
Yeah. Yeah, I would do that.
And then we have
could
cameras?
And then as the executive, you might start an internal investigation
There's a
as
camera,
to
you
who the
can just
culprit
look.
is.
Well, no, that I would, as the executive, I would start the investigation. The operations lead would then.
It's more, I
Take
think a
over
more
the
interesting
investigation.
question, though, is you have to pick one. It's doomsday. There's piss all over. Everyone else is, yeah.
It is incredible because as we've dove through this scenario,
He'd be operating the plunger.
you have yet to say you're responsible for a task that is not delegating.
Okay, well, we are only at the first one. Anyway,
so, yeah.
What did I do, by the way? I
grabbed the plunger.
I unclogged it. It went down the toilet. I took the face towel that was hanging up, the only one that I saw. I soaked up and I threw it away. I'm trying to just explain it as nicely as possible. And then I took a shower in the room.
Yeah, you unclogged.
You steamed the piss up. Ew.
I really needed to shower. I showered in the room.
And bro showered after it.
This bro showered?
Yeah, he got sloppy sex.
Yeah.
I had to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm afraid of? One day, I feel like that shower drain's gonna clog.
That's solvable.
With hair?
Use Drano that shit.
Don't worry about that.
That's what it's for.
Sometimes it don't work.
Anyway, then I messaged Aiden and I said, there's some pee still on the floor.
Well, Aiden was waiting to shower. I was working out while this was happening, and Aiden comes in. I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing here, bitch?" And then he's like, "It's okay. You can talk to me like that."
Yeah.
And he said,
He folded immediately.
"He's like, I'm waiting to use the shower," and I'm like,
So it was stinky.
And it was shower time for everyone.
It was stinky
That
from
shower
ball.
gets a little ran through.
It does get ran through. And Aiden kind of likes it beat, I think.
Oh, he does. He likes it cold and he likes it beat.
No, we got it fixed.
Yeah, but
because
you
of me.
didn't fix the water heater for weeks.
We did.
because you thought it was awesome
Oh,
that it was cold.
Yeah. It was kind
That's
of
what I mean by beat.
It was raw.
See,
for a while.
you like the fact that it's raw, I think. So anyway, that's simply said.
But the problem
Operation
is
Shower.
that so when you unclogged it, it was hidden poop.
Apparently, or toilet paper, or like condoms or tampons. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know what was.
You know
clogged.
what I think happened?
What?
Someone did one of those phantom clogs where they take a poop and they flush the toilet and they notice the water doesn't go away, but the poop does go away and they don't see it and they go, it's probably fine. And
Probably
they,
next flush it'll be
They
fine.
take the coin flip and they go, the next flush will get the rest down.
But they're not taking the coin flip.
Oh,
They're
listen.
just giving someone else the coin.
Yes.
Yes.
I know
They're
who
saying,
I'll
go
be
ahead, flip it.
investigating.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
there's
yeah, we have a
terrorist
short list.
among us.
But it's a pretty solid guess, and we'll
It's a strong guess.
and the disciplinary action will fall to the COO,
It'd
the
be
CEO.
so awesome.
COO. That's a great question. Yes.
Okay.
COO would be in charge of
If
the
it's
investigation.
Aiden, I think he has to go to his other podcast permanently.
I'm sorry. You think if Aiden's investigation results in Aiden finding out he was the culprit?
It just wouldn't happen that way.
I think you're right. If it did happen
it
that
did.
way, and we had this whole convo, he should be excommunicado.
yeah, I'm innocent. I have an alibi.
Oh
What's your alibi? Girls don't poop.
no, this was the day before. This was Saturday.
I never shit in that bathroom though.
It has to be someone who would willingly shit in that
That's
bathroom.
why I think my
that's-
pick
Can
is.
we
yeah,
talk
yeah.
about
Our
who that could
pick-
be?
we know- yeah, we already. our
He's just
pick is-
carefree enough.
The issue is if we say this person's name and we're wrong, we have slandered their character. So I don't want to do that
have.
to Miles Dobney.
It's also
Dude, he would.
Yeah. We
I
talked
think it's
about it. It's
Miles.
Miles.
I think it's Miles.
Also, it's the first one. So the next bathroom is probably 3 feet over. But Miles doesn't probably.
And a door.
Huh?
And a door.
And a door. It's true.
An open door though.
And Miles would probably be like, oh, let's use the first one.
No, I think he just like doesn't care about the quality difference.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
genuinely.
And it is a like relative nice toilet because it's got the swipe compared
Yeah,
to
I mean,
a
it's fine.
outhouse.
It works. You know, toilets are only like $80.
like the porcelain base.
Yeah.
Is it still porcelain?
Yeah.
Surely we would have made it cheaper by now.
Yeah,
Isn't
that's
that-
what I mean. I feel like porcelain's nice for
Isn't
some
that
reason.
fucking crazy, dude? A toilet is something we use every day and all the time, and it's $80.
A toilet's like
Well-
a top 5 item to throw off a roof.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like so good.
the way
Yeah.
it would shatter.
Yeah.
And
We should
to-
have roof day.
Roof day.
Here, and we should throw things off the roof here.
I love it.
Yeah. Oh my god, you're being so nice to me right
Company roof day.
So you know, this is a YouTube channel.
Ah.
Their entire existence is just roof day.
now. Yeah, because they throw like iPhones and PlayStations, right?
It's the Australian guys. I forget their name, but they just go to this place in Australia that's like high up. It's nothing but high up.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just a tall platform, and then they just drop
If it's
stuff.
all high up, then where throw it to?
They throw it onto the ground.
Off it.
Off the
Off
high
it?
up.
Oh, so
Off
there
it.
is low.
There is low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's low.
Where there is much, there is
most of
also
the
not
time.
much.
Where there is much, there is low.
No, you mixed it all up.
Zipper,
No,
if you look
much
up
is low. Not
Australian
much
guys
is high.
throw something from high up, it'll come up.
Zipper, type in throwing from high up.
Look up a few Australians
lot-
throwing stuff from
Show
high
me
up.
that.
We should do the egg challenge.
What is
The
that?
company
mean?
wide. You have to make a device that protects an egg.
Oh, like the egg drop.
Yeah, the egg
thing?
drop. Anvil versus car. I gotta
Yeah,
see
yeah, yeah.
that.
That's it. That's it.
I got it. Off a Swiss dam.
This is actually the type of shit YouTube made for.
Click most replayed section.
Yeah, these guys are massive. They have 23 million. It's how ridiculous.
ridiculous.
Yeah, if you're an audio listener, you've
Yeah,
probably
once
seen the videos.
again, this shit is the kind of stuff you don't need to write.
I'm Ryan Reynolds. I made an ad upside down. Kill yourself.
They've given us so much money.
lame, bro.
They've given us so much money.
Oh,
Oh, he fucking. He's missed. Oh my
dude, that would be
Dude, they
crazy.
hit him. Okay, the throw is
How
the
did they
impressive part.
hit it directly on the
I
head?
think they have some sort of like device.
No, it was a human.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's just good effort.
Dude, where are they? They're in some
They're
beautiful.
in Switzerland at a dam.
I was gonna say it looks like.
Oh my
Switzerland.
god. I want to do this to Aiden so
Yeah,
bad.
that'd be so awesome.
Oh, it feels so
Yeah.
good.
If you want to see me podcast with people who don't want to do that to me, you can head over to
no.
Lemonade
No,
Stand
I
on
think
YouTube.
they low-key would also like to do that. Actually, is Aatrox the Aiden of that show?
Toilet.
What?
They innately understood that it's
Yep.
the most awesome shit to
to
break.
destroy.
Do they have a drum set?
Okay,
dude?
go to
Yeah.
the next most replayed section.
Okay, we're just watching a How Ridiculous video at this point.
Yeah.
It's behind, I think, but it's the back
That's the
one.
next one probably, right?
So,
They missed
audio
with this one.
listeners,
They
we're
definitely missed with that
watching
one.
two people atop a giant dam in Switzerland throw large objects off of it.
Anyway, what I'm trying to say, Nick, is this is a tried and true YouTube success story. This is a human, typically man,
We'll do this to Aiden's first
fixation.
baby.
Yeah, there was that. Always wants to catch some pieces. There was that Twitter video of like a bunch of dudes just like working together to like push a big rock down
Yeah.
a hill, and I watched that and I was like, awesome. Like, yeah,
That shit crushes.
It's just inside our blood and bones.
The other thing that crushes that seems innately enjoyed
Oh my god.
Broke the trampoline.
is there's stick talk.
TikTok, like finding good sticks.
Yep.
Dude, a good stick. Oh,
They just do stick review and they find a good stick and its natural form is cool and they review it and
I still like remember some of the good sticks I've found.
That's why Poohsticks is such a good game.
what is
What the
Poohsticks?
fuck are you
What
talking
are you
about?
doing? What is going on here?
Uh-oh.
Wait, Poohsticks, where you go on the bridge and you and the boys have a stick. You all have your own stick, to be clear.
You
And
picked- so you found the
say
stick?
and you say 3, 2, 1. You're on a bridge over like a river, perhaps. 3, 2, 1. All the boys drop their stick, and then whoever's stick comes out first on the other side wins. And that's Poohsticks
I've
because
heard of
Pooh
this.
and Christopher Robin made it, dude.
He made this
we've
game
had
up?
this conversation
we
before.
have. Yeah.
Long time ago.
I'm glad we're touching on.
I don't even think it was a set. I think it was the set before.
Yeah, because I remember I've never heard of this game until you talked
I
about
need to
it.
play Poohsticks.
You're not very well read.
You can't play Poohsticks in LA. That's the issue.
You're not reading your fucking
Really?
children's books.
Let's bring competitive poo sticks to LA.
Like what? How?
Do I need
like
to?
you need a river with a bridge.
There will be
Poo
rules
sticking.
and a camera and jerseys and what do you? It's a sport.
You
what
need
do
a river
want?
with
They
a
queue on
bridge. That's the issue.
Discord. They queue on Discord. You say can. It queues you up. There's a leaderboard.
I know.
by the community.
It would be fine. The area is the location. I had this issue in college when I joined the sailing club in Arizona.
Going 2-2 at the poohsticks local.
You joined the Arizona sailing team,
I did.
club or team?
I joined it was a sailing club that had a team, but
Were you good at
joining
it?
the club doesn't make you on
in
the team.
desert.
How do you sail?
Where were they?
Huh?
What do you sail on?
On a boat, typically.
Is on the boat? Is the boat grounded?
In
Arizona
Arizona?
is a desert.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying LA's not good for rivers and Arizona wasn't good for lakes.
It was a bit of a cool
hilarious
running,
club.
cool
No,
running sort of story.
There is look up Tempe Town Lake. There is a lake.
the white cool runnings.
Five boys from ASU thought they could
They're
sail.
just hella racist.
Yeah, it's cool runnings, both racist frat guys. No, there is a lake. It's not spectacular, and there's not a lot of wind, so that's the issue. But there is a lake in Tempe. That's it. You can go to images.
Oh,
the
it's
lake
next to
itself.
the In-N-Out Burger.
So that's where they sail.
Oh,
Do you ever think about how the Colorado River is going to run dry and everybody in Arizona is going to die?
I do think about that because they're working on right now. Like one of their best plans to get water there because they're building up so much is to build. This is like something Nick will come up with a pipe to Mexico. And then get the water from the ocean in Mexico and then desalinate it.
Desalinate.
And then use that.
Technology saved the fucking mushroom kingdom.
Ludwig, but
Is
where
it
will
good
they
enough
put
for
the
you?
where will they put the brine, Ludwig?
They'll use the brine.
We use the brine
to make salt flats out of Glendale.
we use the brine to make anchovies.
Yeah, we'll flatten Glendale. We'll make it an anchovy factory and salt flats as a tourist attraction.
And everyone gets to eat awesome,
Or maybe we'll
delicious
just do it to
fish.
Tucson because we don't need Tucson.
Why don't we just put a fucking hose in that bitch? Let it run.
A pipe is a hose that doesn't bend.
No, like everyone puts their hose.
So sorry, everyone in Arizona puts their hose.
They get a long hose and they all put it in the river and turn on. Water's in there forever.
Oh, from their house.
from the house.
Yeah.
It's a really good idea.
As I learned more
Because
about
houses
this,
have infinite water.
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
you wouldn't
Have you ever seen it stop?
No.
Yes.
When? If the city does not shut it off, when does the water just stop?
When the city shuts it off.
Well,
yeah,
they
well,
shut
that's
it
not
off
going to happen because the
you're-
city needs this to happen. This is a government mandated organization thing happening.
I'm saying when the city. Okay.
It's a government
So
program.
you're
He's
saying-
weirdly mad
he
about
basically
this.
just said, when does it shut off, except for the times it shuts off.
No, but,
No, but,
like,
but the government program, they're not going to shut it off during the most important program they run, which is
the most-
Hose Week.
And there's a bunch of horny ass guys walking outside. It's like, what week is it?
yeah, we can. Yeah, we skipped spring break for this.
Been waiting for this.
Hose Week?
I think a pipe is a good idea. Did you know the one of the biggest projects of the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers is diverting the Mississippi River,
Into what?
like making sure it runs. I think correctly or something.
I
I
think
didn't.
Tested his gangster a little too far.
I think
you
I
knew
think-
up to that fact.
I just forgot. I kept reading, but you need the water somewhere.
So we run. I feel like it's always running. You know, they didn't have to worry.
But it's like supposed to like break and but they like made it so it didn't. It's kinda
Yeah.
cool.
What I realized
Rivers are important.
is we are quite dumb
Okay.
as a species.
Okay.
And we consistently
Wait, we're
and
pretty good.
considerably fuck up future generations
nah,
without really thinking about what we're doing.
nah.
Like when we came to California, there was a really great lake. I actually drove by it just this weekend. A big ass lake. And then LA was like, we need a lot of water. So they're like, we'll get it from the lake. And they took all the water from the lake and it dried up. And they're like, that's fine. And then because the lake dried up, a bunch of dust storms started to happen. Really dangerous dust storms because it was a lot drier. And it was hurting everyone who lived in the area. So now what we do every few years is we add water back to the lake.
Oh, from elsewhere.
Yeah. And
But we don't drink it.
No, it's just like a little, it's not enough to be a lake. It's just like a topping of water.
It's enough to stop the dust storm from happening.
It's like when you buy just the muffin tops.
well, the
in
muffin
lake
the
form.
top is the best part.
Well, it's the most beautiful part, but
When we went to Florence, they were talking about don't touch the water. It's so nasty from years and years of like poop
and dead
and
bodies.
canning.
There's dead bodies in Tempe Town Lake.
But then they're also like, you can drink the water from the spouts and that's clean.
Well, there's
It doesn't make any sense.
And it's like, it's such a beautiful dichotomy, Ludwig.
And maybe we
Yang.
could clean up the rivers by having Hose Week in Florence.
Hose Week in Florence would go crazy.
And for the Hose Week, we drink the Florence river
But
water to
Italians
drain
are
it.
Italians
I
are
don't know.
too
When we went to
mean.
it might be Hose Week every week in Florence.
Italians are too mean. They wouldn't allow it.
Hose week?
Yeah, they're too selfish.
No, Italians aren't that
They're
mean.
too selfish.
The French are mean.
The Italians are mean.
We're too selfish.
No, we're not.
The French?
The Americans.
No, we're giving.
Are you fucking kidding me? We invented fracking.
We've gave so much.
That's tight.
Yeah, that's cool.
We've given so much to this world and this society. We gave them iPhones
Look,
We gave him Whataburger.
and Whataburger.
I realize here's what happens is like 0 to 40, like in somewhere maybe earlier, you might lean liberal, left wing. You're thinking of future generations. You're young.
I
want the
thought you
future
were
to be
talking
great.
about minutes of the podcast. I was like,
It kind of works that way
0
too.
to 40.
It does work that way, too.
You got a big heart, liberal.
It's true. It's a big heart. You're thinking of future generations.
We close in on the end of the podcast. I'm starting to think.
And then you start to see the finish line and you switch and you become selfish and you're like, what can I get for me? Because I'm not lasting that long. I don't give a fuck what happens after.
Right.
And we're mostly 40 to 80 mental here in this US of A.
In the US of A?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think it's every human being ever.
This is across all human being ever.
Yeah. Much like I think that we touched on a lot of universal ideas. Much, piss, high, low, bulge,
Yeah, toilet.
edge,
Toilet, also toilet break.
explode, and
Hose, water, and lake. Which
dude, I'm still thinking about Ludwig flushing and going, yeah!
Yeah, like when you kill someone in Halo.
We were watching the Lakers game of The Office. It was me, Yingling, Cam,
This
Ludwig,
bit's crazy that Yingling keeps doing.
and the bit.
That your favorite player.
Oh, I wasn't even gonna bring that up.
Sorry, go ahead.
We were watching the game, and Yingling like gets a text on his phone. He's sitting next to Cam, and it just says, "What up, yo?" And he's looking at Cam. He's like, "What's this? This is from a random number. Should I text it? Should I text it back? What do you think I should say?" And then they're talking about it back and forth. I'm trying to enjoy the Lakers game. Ludwig's asleep on the couch, and then he gets another text. Phone beeps again, and it's like, "Hey, why aren't you texting me back?" And Yingling's like, "Oh shit, I don't know if I want to reply now. I don't know if I want to say anything to this guy." And Cam is like trying to encourage. He's trying to like brainstorm funny replies for Yingling to send. And a few more minutes go by, and I don't know. We're Luka Doncic.
Luka
popping
Doncic
off.
going crazy. I think I've woken from my slumber, and I think he gets a text that's like, "I had a great time last night."
Yeah,
Ooh.
from a random number.
And I'm like, Yingling, you dog.
You
What
got
are you
it.
doing in these dirty streets of
Come
LA?
on, bro.
And he's like, dude, it's not me. It's a random number. Like, what are you even talking
But
about?
he can't agree on what to send back with Cam. And then like maybe like 10 more minutes go by and he gets another text and he's like, "Seriously? You're not going to say anything?" And then back to back with that, "I'm coming over right now."
Whoa.
And now Yingling's like, he's not really like laughing and thinking of a funny response. He's like, "Dude, this is crazy.
Kind of
This
scary.
is fucked
He's
up."
freaking out.
Yeah.
And
He's also wondering how a message is transmitted electronically.
He's like, what's SMS? What does it stand for?
this is a man somewhere else.
The bubble's green. Does that mean it's a bot?
and then a few more minutes, like maybe like 5-10 more minutes go by, he gets another text and it says, "I'm out front. Let me in." And Yingling's like, "What the fuck, dude?" And then he gets one more text and it's me taking a selfie on the couch with the new work phone we just got.
oh my god.
And he doesn't
You
know
little troll.
He doesn't know it's been me the whole time.
You little damn troll.
Aiden, you're trapped in the phone.
Wait, this guy's a picture of me.
Trying to shake Aiden out of the phone.
Dude, that reminds me of I showed this to you guys like it was like a year ago, but I basically got a phone text. Was it? It was SMS. It wasn't iMessage. Basically it said we will start first with swatting and then move on to more violence, such as throwing bricks and Molotovs at your fucking house. You have option. Pay $75,000 to the Bitcoin address below. You have 24 hours before the swatting starts. And it's a Bitcoin address. Then it says, 2 minutes later, make the right choice. This is not a game. Do not waste my time. You need to respond now or the first action will come now. That's what it said.
Yeah.
And then in 3 minutes, we will negotiate.
Wow, okay, they fold. They instantly fold.
And I never responded.
So you're at a movie, you get like 30 texts when you get back. It's like, okay, fine. We'll pay you initially. A small sum. But we expect it back tenfold.
We want 4% annuity over 30 years.
Perhaps there's a conversation then. Yeah, they do try to hustle some money when they just go to like a fucking online registry, get basic information. Don't work. Don't scare us. You can't take
They not like us.
They not like us.
You are not like us.
I'll friggin' extort you.
You'll extort me?
I could extort you.
With what? With you and what army? With your army of cloaks?
Oh my God.
Your green cloaks? Because I got my black cloaks, and I'm in a gold cloak, and I'm chasing you. And I'm chasing you.
Did you see what's happening in the Valorant community?
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
It's a big deal.
Can I tell you, it's so embarrassing.
We actually were talking about this in the office. I didn't know this happened. I assume we're talking about the Sentinels podcast thing, right?
We're talking about the Sentinels podcast.
I think they're
quick
just Shay
context.
Carl fans.
quick context. They're massive Shake Carl fans, and they keep saying the R word, just slang it once, and then it was Zelsis, and then he like sent an apology. And then now there's a culture war.
Well, Zektard and Zeltard were on the podcast together.
Yeah.
And it's,
on the
and apparently it's because it's apparently because they used to do ballet or something. And I'm like, I just feel like you could have chosen different names.
And then Daddy Tard cheated on his wife, and it's a whole drama. And the family's broken up.
Yeah, it's tough.
But I saw this like a week ago, and then I've been offline because I went camping. And I came back and I looked at Twitter for the first time in like 4 days, and it's still a thing.
It's just like, it's like the house is burned down.
Still talking about it.
I think this is deserved in a roundabout way of how the fuck could you in an edited podcast, how does it get past that many people and you keep it in?
You do have to think maybe there was a decision along the way where they were like, let that one go.
Probably.
Yeah, let's just
I think they left it on purpose.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
They say that shit in games and shit. Like all the time. And like on stream.
Yeah, there's a reason they don't do listen-ins on VCT stage.
Did you?
Let's tune in, see what the boys are up to.
Maybe my understanding of what happened is different. What exactly was said?
Like, I just know that he said it on the pod. I would never, no offense, listen to a Sentinels podcast in my life. I'm sorry.
I don't think that's why people are hated about it. I think that's why some people might be.
Well, so that's what happened initially, and then there was like a bunch of pushback.
Yeah.
And people were like, dude, come on. And then there was a bunch of pushback to that pushback, being like, I just want to freaking say it. And then it boiled over when Curry just tweeted it out.
Yeah, like the word is
Steph?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Steph Curry tweeted it out, and he
but he sank the three.
Yeah.
So it's like
what
kind
are you
of money.
supposed to do?
Yeah,
Did you
it
see
was a
the
picture
shot
of
I made
him
this
doing.
week?
It was a picture of him doing this, and then it had that.
Did you see the
as
half
the
court
caption.
no turnaround fucking over two guys one he made? I think he.
And you know what he called him after?
Yeah, he did. He did. And then it was Stephen A. Smith. He's like, "Is Curry's celebration problematic?" So that's what happened.
Okay, I misunderstood the situation. I honestly, I didn't think people were upset because he said that word. I think there's a I think it's acceptable.
No one's
to be
mad about that
uncomfortable with
anymore.
I thought it was because he said it about like it was like a Israel-Palestine thing. That's what
They're talking about that on the Sentinels podcast.
No,
You're lying. You're
Wait,
lying.
No. I'm
This is
serious.
made up.
We missed
No,
that.
this is
This
what
is
you
made up.
Okay,
How is that buried in this?
Before I engage with the next segment, I want to say
he's doing the other podcast thing.
This is the
No,
information.
stop. We don't do this.
No,
We
this
don't
is the
do this.
information.
We don't do this.
Don't
I'm
do
not
research.
talking about politics. You fucking idiot. Don't stop interrupting me.
Whoa.
Stop interrupting me.
What have they done? What have they done to you over there?
The only reason I know about this story is because Nick Yingling came in and he said they were on the podcast together, and Zekin made a joke that had to do with like Israel Palestine, and then Zelsus's reaction to the joke about Israel Palestine, which I don't know what the joke was, I don't know what the context was. Zelsus said that
To be clear, I wasn't worried about you saying politics. I was worried about you saying we don't know the information. All we do is spread misinformation. We don't correct it.
We don't do research.
I don't care if you talk about politics. I care if you're worried about misinformation. You should spread it.
Yeah, context isn't necessary.
No,
That's not what we do.
You're really fighting in the opposite direction of what I
Yes,
thought you'd be
you were
fighting.
worried about some shit I don't care about. This is your other podcast.
Bro,
Your other
can we have an
podcast-
aside? Can we have an aside without him?
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
we'll.
right.
I think
Aside without me.
Because
No,
like,
we're
what
talking
are
about something
they
else.
doing to him over
I
there?
think they're making
Do you
him
see how
weird.
irritable he
They're
just
making him
got?
Okay,
weird.
because on the other pod, they
He
have,
said, "Don't interrupt me."
on the other pod, he has a notebook.
Yeah, he didn't have his little book. His little book of secrets.
writing shit while doing the
he has a-
podcast?
He has a little ass book, and he holds
He wants
it.
to be correct about his information that he
Dude.
says.
And so his little.
I think it's fair. I think it's fair.
Don't interrupt.
Don't interrupt me.
Because here we just say racist shit and sexist shit. No.
No.
Don't pour it. Don't pour it, Papa.
Okay, you can drink it. That's okay.
This is he's
no,
like
no.
What's he doing?
No, don't look
doing-
up.
What's
Don't-
happening?
yeah.
Don't look up. Don't look up. Don't look up. Don't look up.
That came out of the
That
cup.
came out of the glass.
That came
It
out of
did,
the cup.
right?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
That came out of the glass.
cup.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
All right, aside's over. Hey, sport.
Hey,
You've
man.
been looking good.
You
Where's
look
your
good.
book?
You look good.
I don't need notes for this one.
For this one is good.
That's crazy context. All I've seen.
So I assumed that's why people were
I didn't
upset.
know about
Hearing that from Nick Yingling is also extremely funny.
Yeah.
I'm a normal Valorant consumer. I watch the Tarek watch parties. I watch MX, or I guess I just watch Shopify Rebellion now.
Yeah.
And that's it. I'm a normal Valorant consumer. But I think there has been a swath of Valorant viewers that are K-pop adjacent, that are young, liberal, left-leaning,
K-pop adjacent is the
progressive,
new dog whistle for whatever you're trying to say here.
blue hairs. They got blue hair. No, I mean like legitimately because they make fan cams. Like
Okay.
they'll make fan cams of like players.
Not only players, but also like Phoenix, the character.
Yes.
Like,
And there's
in
an
addition.
e-dating culture. There's very young, Valorant's young.
Well, in mixed in with that young culture is also a young rebellious. Like any game that has young teenagers playing is gonna have a couple words being slung around.
Well,
right?
but I think these groups are clashing because I think the one group
clashing
is
hard.
young and they're like we don't like saying that word. It hurts people that we love.
Sure.
We don't hurt those people. And the other group's like I love slinging freaking swords around in my.
the other
in my
group's like
games.
you're a pussy and I'm also short, but you can't see that. But I'm dealing with
Let
that
me
in my
say
own
what I
life.
need to say because I'm 5'5" and Immortal 3.
Yeah, 5'5" at Immortal 3 with a little attitude.
Dude, that would go so hard.
I assume the reason this is so inflamed is because of the juxtaposition of a joke about such a serious topic
Irrelevant.
and having that word applied.
Wait,
to it.
have you listened to it?
I've only seen the discourse.
Don't get context
Yeah,
before
right,
saying
right.
bullshit.
I almost
what
bit.
are we doing
I almost-
here?
I almost
My
bit
bad.
on that.
I don't. I
My
don't.
fault.
I haven't watched it.
Lying is awesome.
Sorry, I'm in lemonade mode.
So fun.
Again, until the day that I die, I will not watch Sentinel's podcast.
Oh no.
Right.
No,
Okay.
I've never. Never.
So, like,
we
honestly,
can all
honestly,
agree.
I
We'll
refuse to
shake
even
hands.
watch
If
the
Zach
clip.
jokes about Israel and there's no one around to hear it, did it really even happen?
Could you
Ain't a view on that podcast.
Can you imagine you're like hanging out with your boys and you're like, yeah, I've been listening to some podcasts. And it's like, what is it? And it's like, yeah, Sentinels
Yeah.
Pod, Ben Shapiro. It's like, what is that? I would just cut out. I would just say Ben Shapiro at that point.
Yeah.
It is funny to have a podcast based on an esports.
Bro,
That's actually kind
remember
of
when we
like-
went B, bro? Bro, and then we went A right after, bro.
Oh my god! But we were gonna go B.
Bro, what if they had
were gonna
C?
go.
Yo, Haven. Yo!
Haven three
Yo,
sides, bro.
It's like McFoodies. It's like, you guys think Phoenix has a massive cock?
Low key cock tier list.
Dude,
Phoenix S.
Imagine Sentinels when it's fresh and fit. And there's like 9 Valorant players, and they're all just in a line. Fuck, that'd be so funny.
So anyway, what I saw is a bunch of pushback to what Zelsis said. Zelsis apologized. People got mad that Zelsis apologized
Apologized.
because it was him buckling to this side
Right.
of
He
Valorant's
went bitch
culture.
mode, bro.
And they wanted him to go to the not bitch mode, no
went
pussy
bitch mode,
side,
bro.
where we get to say what we want now because we're playing a game with someone who hawks out.
Yeah, hawks out, and
Hawk out.
also there's a woman who uses magic to make a cool ice wall.
Yeah, because it's really tough when you play the game made by Riot with all the gay characters and the removal of the word terrorism. That's the tough one. And so that's, I think, the main culture war. And then Curry re-inflamed it by, I guess, recently just tweeting it out.
You know what's funny is that it's like light edgy. It's like light edgy dark woke.
Yes.
Is where if these I feel like a lot of these like people who are fighting the online culture war on Twitter right now who are for the free speech, I think a CS:GO game would kill those kids. I think it would make them a little more uncomfortable than they're used to.
I think they came from there.
I don't think they did because they're too young. They never booted up CS:GO. They just played Valorant instead.
Because I think someone like Curry, who's been #1 Valorant several times, has definitely played CS:GO several times. Like
Curry did
I'm
play
talking
CS.
about the trickle
That's what I'm
down.
saying.
I'm talking about like the
Yeah,
teenagers.
maybe the trickle down is LARPing, but that's not the people who are shaping the culture war. It's the people like Curry who actually have a platform.
Yeah, I think but it's also interesting to think those LARPers, you know,
They're just hiding behind their soldier.
Yeah.
But you have to worry about what the soldier did, not what the LARPers do.
Sure. I like to attack the smaller people.
Yeah.
You do.
It hurts
We've
you.
seen your Twitter
It's
feed.
easier to hurt them.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Your recent tirade's pretty awesome.
You have a tirade?
You have a new tirade?
It
What?
wasn't a tirade.
It's more than one tweet.
A
What is it?
tirade about fucking Star Trek 2009.
I'm not as tuned in as I
I'm
once
sorry,
It's
was.
a good movie.
No, about
Was
the
John
Patreon
Cho?
guy.
Oh, the Patreon guy. Yeah,
That's, you 100-0 winning streak on that one. That guy got destroyed. It's so funny.
yeah, it was pretty awesome.
Weapon.
A guy was just mean in the Patreon comments, which I'm usually more. I'm more sensitive about those because
No, this one, I'm on Team Slime.
Okay.
he was just really mean, and I'm like, all right. So
All he was mad about is Slime did not like Marvel Rivals. That's the only thing
and
Slime
then he started
said.
saying a bunch of mean shit about me, and then Nick, and I was like, and that also kind of activated me. But also in Patreon comments, I don't like the idea that people feel like they can pay money and then have kind of a license to be mean. If that shit's happening in YouTube comments, I don't give a fuck, right? You're just angry. Okay. So I Google this guy's tag because it's very, very specific, and it's on my Twitter. Apparently, he made an Urban Dictionary
He made
entry
an Urban Dictionary entry about himself.
because it says who posts it.
Wait, can I please ask what it was?
Yeah, sure,
Does it ever
of
pull up
course. If-
Slime's tweets.
I would really love to see what the Urban Dictionary entry that you put for yourself was. Yeah, Memorthus means huge cock.
Dude, it's like kind
Loved
of
by
like
all?
that. But it's more pathetic.
How do you know it was submitted? Because I guess no one else
Dude,
would.
it was made like in COVID
right
with a very specific name,
with like
online
one
name.
upvote.
Yeah, it's that one. So I won't say it.
Dude, it's worse than I thought. It's not like subtle.
No.
It's not subtle because it's the person's tag and it says everything that signifies who they are.
I know.
Their birthday, a male Asian gamer whose birthday is September 3rd, 2001.
Never forget.
Hey, Primo.
Oh my god.
Not a postie.
I know.
Loves card games and food, kind of nerdy and emo, loves black shirts and hates vegan. Holy shit, it's that Asian kid. You don't have to say it. It's implied. Okay,
Yeah,
whatever.
and then it says by the guy who.
Yeah, bye.
yeah. and then it follows up with, man, he sucks.
Yeah, this was crazy.
That is
and so I just thought it was
crazy.
funny. And again, it's only because in Patreon you don't have a
Dude, that
license to.
sucks.
And it kind of popped off. Like,
yeah,
like
I just saw.
it's got a lot of.
This is
Poor guy.
Elon replies to this and says, "This is doxing."
But he posted
Yeah,
on
this is
he posted
doxing.
on the subreddit. He is really mad, and
Now?
he's DMing me right now.
Wait, he
yeah.
posted on this.
Yeah,
our
yeah.
subreddit?
He was crashed out like crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's telling me insane shit right now as we speak.
That's
Okay.
awesome.
Yeah,
Okay.
So I don't know.
Is he still patron?
Huh?
Is he still patron?
No.
Oh.
Did he?
Hey, if
did
you ever wanna
ban
come
him
back,
or
bro.
did he cancel?
I took him off of it.
No.
Dude.
Unban him.
We should have given him a special role where he can only talk to you.
No, that'd be fun.
But no one else-
No, he gets a special cut of the podcast that is only me talking. And that's all he can watch.
What did he say? How was it that bad?
It wasn't even that bad. It was just really mean-spirited in terms of like I can pull it up.
Can I add a rule?
What?
Don't ban people from the Patreon
Why not?
because they give us sweet money.
Dude, the guy has been he would like a $70 over time.
Wouldn't you want someone, preferentially, who you don't like's money than someone who you like's money?
If we're treating the question seriously, I think there's value to curating the community.
I agree. You can stop the permission from talking.
Well, they were talking in the. I guess maybe you can stop them from comment. This was a Patreon comment thread.
I think
not
you
a
just
Discord.
kicked them from the Discord. But
No,
like,
it wasn't even in the Discord.
It was in. He was talking in the Patreon.
Patreon comments.
okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask something that's very ignorant, and I don't want to be judged.
Oh,
Who the fuck uses that shit?
Very few people. That's
It's
why.
like it's like 6 comments, right?
No, it's
no.
actually a decent amount.
Yeah, it's usually
Like
Okay.
on the main
60.
bonus
Maybe like 50, 60.
on the main
Okay.
bonus episodes we post, there's a lot.
Which is why it feels like it's like this person is trying specifically to use this particular area to be mean or whatever. And it's like all these layers of you went through all this trouble to be mean. I don't like the pinpoint accuracy of it. So that's why I'm like, again, if this is a YouTube comment, I'm like, all right,
It's
man,
weird.
whatever.
You kind of asked a question that would I rather them pay $5 to be mean to me or
Yeah.
just be mean?
I mean, look, I've made a career off of this, so I have a different opinion.
Yeah, I think, there's being mean. They're saying sniper get down, and then they're saying watch more TikToks, pussy, when you're like bearing your heart
But
on the
I
fucking-
like the
Iron baguette
I like the
steel.
sanchovies method. So when he has someone in chat he doesn't like, he
says some shit to them,
he
gets banned
bans
for a
them,
month.
and then he said, yeah, he bans himself on Twitch. He bans them, but the only way to get unbanned in his chat, there's no unbanned forum. It's just $20.
How do you send
Pay
it?
$20. You donate. He unbans you.
He pay pigs them.
So people, if they are like real hate watchers, pay the $20, get back in there. He rebans them.
All for one message.
$20 back in. Does
it
he's got
work?
a functioning ecosystem. It seems to work.
That's kind of
Wow, that's beast.
It's beast mode.
That is beast. I agree.
All right, well, hey, Goat, if you're watching from a different account and you want to be unbanned on your main, you know what to do.
$20?
Yeah, $20.
Dude, you guys should just melee money match. He said he's been playing since 2007. Is that what he said?
Yeah, because I found another
He almost beat Chillin' Dude.
And he said he almost beat Chillin'
That's
Dude.
what he wrote.
So,
I don't have to say almost.
Oh,
Let's try, kiddo.
yeah. Well, someone on our podcast did beat Chillin' Dude. So
Also in
and
his
it's not the
prime.
guy you might think.
Yeah, that's fun. That's fun for the whole family.
That's fun for the whole fam sometimes.
Guys, I'm leaving you.
Dude, I woke up this morning, I was like, I better hug him.
Hug me good night, because
Where
I
you
might
going?
die.
Where
Because
you
he
going?
has a fucking
It's motorcycle time, man. How long have I been talking about this?
couple.
so long. Like
Probably
we're
like
so
years.
bored.
Has it longer?
Like we are so bored.
has it been
Yeah.
longer than D&D?
Yes.
Yes.
oh.
That's beast.
Well, actually,
Hey. hey, Ludwig. Sorry, I'm in your DM. Ludwig, hey, Ludwig, where's motorcycle video?
Where is it?
Ludwig, where's motorcycle
Where's the
video?
motorcycle
It's
video?
motorcycle video.
Here's-
No, you said it me sooner. Ludwig.
can I give you the gods?
Ludwig?
Can I give you the God's honest truth? It will be out before D&D.
No, it won't.
Yes, it will.
No, it won't.
Do you want to make a
race.
bet?
You're going to Japan. What's the math here? Archie, you can't fuck me.
I'll side bet this because I think it'll be out before D&D.
It sucked because he could push his. Well, wait,
You can push yours.
Well, yours is a little bit weird. Yours is weird because yours is episodic now.
Yeah, and I guess
So the first,
by the time
the
the
first
first
episode?
yes, of course, just the first episode.
Because it's a race to get the first out in both
Yeah,
cases.
it's just because once
That's
it's
what, like 2 weeks from now? 3 weeks from now?
Yeah, probably.
That's cutting it close. We could get it out. It's
on,
really
let's get it.
close.
Let's get it out.
Yeah, I'm down for a bet. Loser comes to this podcast in full clown costume and makeup.
I like that. Okay, hey, sign the papers.
This is good.
Sign the
This is good. We
papers.
need this.
3 weeks. 3 weeks. I got to think about this. 3 weeks.
Or he shaves his head.
No.
No, come on, no. He wouldn't. I need to do a bet. He'll do.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it.
do it?
I'll do it.
Oh no.
I do that for you.
Guys, there it is. I also update. I sent some because we shot yesterday. I sent some pictures I put on the subreddit. I care about you guys sometimes.
I think
Him getting his own in there. Like, also, I'm cool.
Yesterday's 2 eps. Ooh, fire.
I think electric.
They're fire.
I think after Stinker episode 10,
Wait,
or
really?
sorry, Stinker episode 9.
Really?
I don't think it was a stinker.
9.
I don't
Oh,
remember a
stinker.
stinker since episode like 3.
Episode 9 was a Stinker.
Was it the underwater segment?
I feel like last episode.
You
I
already
feel
low
like
key.
last D&D episode was saved by the dice and was not fire outside of that. Like
Yeah.
the dice made the episode really good.
That's what D&D is.
No, but not always. I think a lot of the good
no.
episodes before that were just like funny improv and
Yeah, but
I was kind of thinking the same thing.
but I think that's what you want.
What
You're setting up
what
heroic
Nick is
moments.
saying
I agree.
Is
I
it
agree.
could have been better, but even the segments without dice, because often it is, but it just kind of wasn't. But the dice made that first half insane.
I guess I'm delineating between good episodes that are within our control and ones that aren't because the dice are random. But no, it was fire.
Brandom.
Well, we'll see. But yeah, I'm going to Japan for a couple weeks. Michael Reeves.
Dude, he's wearing, it's so harrowing. It's like this vest that like is an airbag vest.
yeah.
It's so crazy.
Harrowing.
Harrowing.
I don't like
He's
the
driving
idea.
a
it's
car
pretty-
with
it's
an
pretty normal
airbag
tech.
in it.
I
He's
look
driving
at
his
it.
bike
No,
with
dude.
a helmet, and it's I'm
No,
scared.
the helmet, it's weird because it just looks, I can't imagine him wearing it without being in a crash.
The car has a bag that explodes if you get in a crash. Full of air.
Look, Slum.
He's wearing it on his
appreciate. Can I
body.
say I appreciate your love for me?
Yeah, I'm
And I'm
getting,
gonna
I'm
come
getting
back in one
crucified.
piece or dead. Either way, you're fine.
Or you'll have found the One Piece
Amen.
with Michael Reeves.
It's in Nihon.
I mean, if anywhere,
Do you think he'll die?
Huh?
Do you think he'll die?
To be honest,
what's
no.
like the chance percent?
I think it's pretty low.
They
Okay.
went
Because-
camping.
Yeah, we're driving 400cc bikes, and we're also not driving on highways.
I only know CC in terms of Mario Kart.
Cubic centimeters.
No,
it's just
I know it. I've explained this to you. I'm talking about
what
how
it stands for.
How fast does it feel in comparison to Mario Kart?
I would think you're not really going above 75 miles an hour. It can surely it can go.
wow.
It can hit 100. I'm sure, but you're not really doing that because you're probably like if you're too fast. So yeah, this is the airbag tech, by the way.
That's it?
Yeah.
That's just me after a pump, G.
Yeah, it is it, but Nick, it's very safe.
That's it?
What do you mean that's it?
Oh yeah, you're gonna die.
No, that's a
okay.
very.
No, guys, I'll be fine.
Don't say.
I'll be fine.
You're making it sound like
say
one
that.
I
of those.
thought he was gonna be like Bubble Boy.
You're making it sound like one of the
Gabby.
airplane vests that slightly inflate.
That's why I kept saying because it's over in the office. I kept saying I want to jump on it.
it wouldn't just activate it if you jumped on it,
Why not?
because then it would be poorly designed. I think
No, it's a big.
Oh,
impact.
there's someone falling. Oh wow,
it's
that
really,
actually does look.
It really, it's the thing is, it's not a lot of air like voluminously.
That one looks bigger though.
This one I think is the MotoGP one. It's slightly bigger. Actually, no, I think it's the same.
This is sick, bro. You're actually crashing to test it out.
Yeah.
Damn.
This looks fun as fuck.
Yeah, he's.
Yeah, that
The
kind of
camera guy almost followed the bike because it was so cool.
I'm telling you, I used to think crashing was a big deal, but it's actually not.
Don't say that, Jabin.
It's actually
You've
not.
already been in a crash. Don't say that.
Yeah, so I feel like I can
Yeah,
say
so
it.
now he's immortal.
Oh my
Right?
God. No,
Like,
you-
The
Is
only
that
one.
not-
The only one who could say it, I think.
If you were like, you know what, actually attending golf majors in person sucks, and you had gone to one, I'd be like, oh, I get that because you've been there. I've been to a crash, and I can tell you, not that big of a deal.
you talked about how bad it was.
You
last
rolled
time.
in a wheelchair.
You did come in a wheelchair. Was
And
it
a
bad
neck
back
brace.
then?
Don't do the face.
Oh god, he's doing the
I just
face.
wanted some freaking kudos.
I'll give you some
just want
freaking.
some freaking
I'll give you
love.
some freaking coochie if you come
This is
back
my-
in one piece.
What?
That's
Oh,
right.
That's how you say mouth in Japanese.
Really?
What that coochie do?
Oh, that's so fun.
Yeah.
Because it could be both.
And the way you draw it is by drawing a box.
No way.
They knew what they were doing.
That's yes,
They
sir.
knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing.
Me and Aiden are going to Japan. We're gonna try to meet up with. Well, we most likely will meet up with Ludwig. You have a
think-
strip taken out of your.
Yeah,
leg.
from the Mario Party. Yeah, you're coming in with Nihon.
And
Ikimasu.
Nihon ikimashou.
so we're gonna do one episode
Ikimasho.
there without Nick because Nick he's not allowed back in Japan.
Not allowed back.
Last time.
Because of what he did last. We actually pinned all the blame of the several.
Yep.
His behavior.
Well, when I put the blunderbuss through security, I may have put it in someone else's bag.
it was actually
Nick's
Zipper 2's bag.
blunderbuss, and it was like engraved on. And like,
Like Woody.
and Aiden's like,
Why
yeah,
did you bring that, dude?
so weird.
And the TSA girl was cute. I'm like, yeah, it's my blunderbuss.
Yeah, you don't want to back down. So he's not allowed to go. And then, but while Jebin's gone, we'll have to shoot some episodes.
So look forward to some weird situations on the Yard podcast.
We're gonna get a little.
It's gonna get kind of weird.
Just to be clear, it's one in Japan without Nick and with Michael, and then one in here without
Without
me,
you.
and then normal.
Just one.
Yeah, I think
just
so.
one.
Yeah.
Because it's 2 weeks.
We got
Right?
2 episodes to do while you're gone.
Yeah.
What happens if you don't finish in 2 weeks your show?
I have to come back. We fail.
You fail.
We fail.
And then the end of the video is like, well, and the music's playing. It's like, guess we failed. Guess we didn't do it, but I learned a lot. What would you say?
I think
do the end. Do the end.
So if we actually failed,
yeah.
I'm on the bike and I'm going, vroom, vroom. Well, guess we didn't win this time. And I drive full speed and then it zooms out and you see me driving into a brick wall and the airbag inflates and I hit the wall and it cuts to black.
And then it plays the logo of the airbag company.
Yeah.
Cinema. And he gets $100,000.
Yeah. And it has my affiliate code.
You should drive into a brick wall that has a tunnel painted on it.
Dude, that'd be fire.
Like, Derma did this.
That says like Acme Construction or something.
Derma did it.
Derma did this.
Simpsons did it.
Simpsons
what
did
are you
it.
going to do?
Derma did it.
Derma did it when he did his baseball stream. He had a tunnel that one person ran through and then the other person tried to follow and then they ran into the wall.
Oh, that's so cool.
That is cool.
Derma's so cool.
Yeah, he rules. But yeah, I'm off to Japan. I'm quite fluent now, as you guys already found out.
Is this like you're fluent in French?
No, I'm better at this. I am fluent in
Dude,
French.
you've said that 100,000 times.
Yeah, it just means I'm fluent in French.
It just means I want chicken.
No. What?
Does it not?
You're thinking of the peri peri sauce from fucking
From
UK.
Nando's. From Nando's.
From Nando's.
I thought deadass you told me that meant chicken. No. Was that a joke?
No, I never said it meant chicken.
I thought you said it to me, but maybe you were lying as to be funny.
No, I never even. I said
So pere pere is not chicken.
pera pera is fluent.
Oh.
Why is it 2 time? Why do you say it 2 times?
They have so much
spicy.
onomatopoeia there. It's just a thing they do. Like doki doki is heartbeat.
Is it slang?
No.
So if you say doki, you're not saying heartbeat?
No. You
Or
gotta
like
go doki doki.
Doki, doki,
They
doki,
love
doki.
repetitive words that sound fun.
like what the sound chickens make is kitty kitty.
Kitty kitty. Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
mother
think
mother.
That's it.
It is. I promise you.
They make buck.
What'd you
They
say?
make bok
They
bok.
make bok bok, bro.
Dude, this is I did have the fucking one Family Guy made fun of. It was like the book where you go in the animal, but it's in French. And it was like, le cochon va, hoignon, hoignon. The pig. And it made weird ass noises.
Are you afraid that something bad will happen to you while you're camping?
Dude, it's Japan.
What if like a Japanese bear attacks
Yeah,
you?
with a big Japanese
I
bear
will
attacks
say
you.
that is the biggest risk, unironically,
Is it
Animals?
wildlife?
is bears.
Oh,
How many people in Japan die from bear every year, Zipper? Let's give some guesses.
94. 94 bear deaths.
How many bear deaths per year in Japan? I bet you it's fucking 0.
Okay.
0?
I bet you it's 0.
Nick?
Bear, you think it's 0?
Bear deaths per year in Japan? I bet you it's 0.
Like bear killings. Like bears killing people is what you're saying. Not like how
Yes.
many bears die.
Yeah.
16.
Okay. Zipper, show us the money. I will kiss whoever's the most right on the forehead.
Are at a record high.
Well, it's definitely not 0.
Probably 0.
Who survived? Those are bear attacks.
Wait.
6 people.
Look at that. With a month
Wait.
left in 2023, this year's total has already surpassed
Those are
150.
attacks. Those are
Wait,
attacks.
that's
Those are
attacks,
attacks,
bro.
What?
They're not
It's
deaths.
not deaths.
What do you mean?
It
Attacks,
even
but they survived.
specifies at the top of the article that
It said there was
when it said
6
200
deaths.
attacks, there was only 6 deaths across 3 years.
Yeah.
I
but-
will say, being attacked by a bear is also not fun.
And it's probably 9 for 10, right? Like if
It's
the bear
not.
attacks
We just saw the math, Ludwig. We just saw the
But
article.
what I'm saying is like the bear probably finished their job.
Gotta be 0 is not close to 6. Can I just say that?
Zero's not
Wait,
close
it was
to 6.
6 in 3 years. Go back.
Yeah,
Or
but
6
0
in
is
4
not.
years?
1 is close to 6. 0
One
is
is
not
close. Wait,
close.
he's
0
right.
is the closest answer so far.
No.
It literally is.
Okay, well,
No, because 0 is saying the problem doesn't exist.
1 dead Aiden and no dead Aidens. That means a lot if it's 1, right?
Oh my
6
God.
people died in 2023. So Nick was the closest.
Yeah.
Sure. You were mathematically the
But
closest.
you said 16, didn't you?
But what about
Wait,
those 6
I
people?
am literally the closest.
No, 'cause
What about
Aiden-
their
no.
families?
0 is 0.
So if
0
I
is
said
0.
1,
You'd be right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you'd be
it's-
right.
I said 0, that across like decades and decades, it would average out to less than 1 per year.
I think
that's
you'd be
what
right in that.
That's why I said 0.
I think you'd be right in that universe too.
If I said 0.5,
Muzakashi this.
If,
I'm
like,
so
if
mad.
we lived like a magic
literally
realm,
the closest.
You know what? And I was 6'5".
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess let me
Yeah.
ask you this. Let's change it from bear deaths to like women slept with. And we were guessing how many people Shake Drizzle slept with? And you
Right.
said 0.
Yes.
And the answer was 6.
Yes. And
Which
you
is
said
an alternate reality.
And he said 16.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would be the closest.
No,
what
because
are you talking about?
because you are labeling him as a virgin, which means you're not even
Hold
in
on,
the
hold on.
realm.
In this scenario, let's make it a little closer.
Please.
And an analogous scenario would be how many people does Shake Drizzle sleep with per year?
Also 0.
And
Sorry.
if he's slept with, say, in this hypothetical, he slept with one person in 2020, and that's it. I'm saying 0. Because the answer per year, it's like, I'm not going to say point, I'm not going to do the math and average it
But
out.
you'll never average down to 0.
I'm sure a bear has killed a human
You'll never
in
average down
Japan
to 0.
in history. I expected it to average out close to 0.
You
That
just
is
thought
why
you
I
just thought
answered
Shake
that
Drizzle
way.
piped so infrequently.
Yes.
That
it
it's
averages
not
out
even
close to
relevant
0
to
per
say
year.
a number.
And you know
Yes.
what? You know, that might be true, Ludwig. It might be true, but he's still wrong.
So are you. Everybody was wrong.
It's kind of just him.
To
who's
be
wrong.
honest, I'm more just focused on the fact that Shake Drizzle don't pipe.
I'm focused on that constantly, and I tell him that and make sure he knows it.
I'm about to get in there and do it myself.
I would look. It's
You
like
can't
that.
just say you're gonna fuck Shake Drizzle.
It's
Why?
like that guy that.
What do you mean why?
Why?
You can't just on this podcast say I'm gonna fuck Shake Drizzle.
I'm gonna break his back out.
Okay, no, you can't do this.
Okay.
I'm gonna make him arch it.
They're not Shake's coworkers, so they could say it.
I'm
Okay.
pretty sure we're
I'm
at time.
gonna make it Archie.
And
As
we've
the
been at time for a
operations
while.
guy.
We're not.
I'm
We're
not cool
not?
with this.
We're
I'm
not.
not cool with this because I'm operations, but I can't reprimand them.
Sorry. What time do you think we started?
I think we started at 10, like 40.
Yeah. Okay, then continue.
You're right. So you have 20 minutes left.
So it would be 10:40, and it's 11:50 now. So we're 10 over.
Add 1 hour to 11 to
10:40.
Add 1 hour.
11:40.
Okay, that's 1 hour. We do an hour and a half.
So now it's 11:50.
This is a full episode?
Yeah.
I thought this was a primo.
Why?
Why?
I don't know.
It's
Whoa.
Monday.
You guys were getting primo slime.
Is there a difference?
Does that mean anything?
Is that?
Did you feel a difference? Did you feel
I'm
a
concerned
difference?
now that you're saying it.
Did you feel a
I
difference?
think we were getting
Well,
lemonade stand
actually, I
Aiden.
did-
Can I say that?
I did notice what you made a comment earlier in the episode that implied that only the premium people were going to be listening to this.
yeah.
And I was confused by that because I was like, it is a main episode.
On
But
your
then I
phones
just-
at home, did you feel the difference? Can you feel it now?
Is he gonna get more sexual now?
I'm not different in either. I don't
not
think.
sexual.
Me neither, right?
Maybe we get a little more crass.
Yes, I 100% get way more crass on the premium
Actually,
stuff.
honestly, now that I think about it, it's a lot better in the preview.
It's like
Probably
Dude,
better.
it's
It's a
so
better quality
better.
product.
because
Yeah.
you're taking an
It's
hour and a
so
half
better.
and almost
And
condensing it in an
so
hour.
it's just higher
It's,
quality.
it's
yeah.
like eating those otter
quality.
pops, but you have double the syrup in.
yeah. You just like the taste.
Sarah.
Syrup.
Sarah.
Well,
Oh, you're making fun of the way I say things.
Yes.
How about you say Nihon Senkoku wa baiko de ryoko suru?
Nihonsei kokoro baika is that so.
Pretty close.
That was all-
Okay,
Okay,
the first half,
I'm not
I feel
gonna
like he was
lie.
holding.
I'm still so blown
What did I
away.
say?
Really bad things about specifically Vietnamese. So those listeners are out.
Wish I said it in English. Okay. Sorry, just kidding.
I have to be now I'm now
Transform back.
Okay, transform back to this is main episode slime. Well, hey,
Well, hey,
hey everyone.
Yucky.
Well, hey, what's going on?
So how have we not met
yucky.
him before? We've done a lot of main episodes.
Welcome to the Your Podcast.
Like a Five Nights at Freddy's character that murders people.
I don't know what that is.
That's all of the.
Is that some sort of
It is
movie?
That's
of
just
them,
all the
kinda. Yeah, it is
characters.
kind of all of
Is it a
them.
movie?
No, it's not. Well, yes, it is a movie.
Now the greater people can explain to me why Deji isn't on the sidemen in the comments. I'm so excited.
Yeah, you will get a history check on
just-
the Sidemen.
It feels like he should be in the side.
It does.
It's just such bad logic.
Lud, I think you should be in the Sidemen.
I got asked so many times why I wasn't in the Sidemen charity match by my chat, and I was like, "Do you guys think I'm on good terms with KSI?"
You're not?
No.
Why wouldn't you be?
Because we did the Mr. Beast shoot, and he left, and he made a video
Yeah.
talking about his first impressions.
Right.
Told me annoying.
They called you annoying.
Called you annoying?
Told me annoying.
Were you annoying?
Yeah, I was chirping at him. When he was playing Jenga, I didn't shut my ass up for the 4 hours that he was playing Jenga. Okay.
That's fair.
Yes.
That's pretty fair.
I let him have it for the
That's
4
pretty
hours.
So they
fair.
didn't invite you?
Huh?
They didn't invite you?
No.
That's fucked up, bro.
No.
We should do our own charity match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it will be
Yard men.
Yeah, it'll be yard men, and it'll be handball. It'll be French handball.
Yeah.
And we'll have crowds of dozens come.
Bigger
Yeah.
sport, bigger sport, bigger sport.
We're gonna do it with
Field hockey.
We're gonna do it field hockey, women's field hockey,
Bigger.
men's field hockey,
That's bigger. A little bigger.
lacrosse.
Yeah, a little bigger. A little
Okay,
bigger. I know I'm pushing a lot.
Ice hockey.
We are going to do sumo.
Yeah, okay.
Wait, that would pull.
We're on that. Yard sumo in Japan.
I think
You
that would
know, there's
pull.
a massive sumo tournament happening right now in Tokyo. When you guys go, you should actually go to a match.
I'm down. Let's go just watch some sumo.
How long do they gotta be short, right?
It's several matches because you
Yeah,
you
a round
have-
is short.
Yeah,
Yeah.
A round is very short. And
I
you-
have been to a sumo fight.
Yeah.
I went to Sumo and Sushi in New York.
Oh yeah. I remember that.
It's like medieval times,
But that's
different.
a show match, right?
Yeah.
It is?
This is
It's like a this is probably a tournament or something.
this is like a tournament with like all the different ranks, and then there's like everyone basically trying to have a good enough performance.
Just
to
show
climb
up with
ranks.
like a vuvuzela. Be like,
I think you get kicked out with a heart.
Is it like UFC where there's like cards, or it's like they like if
Yeah.
a guy is doing well, you're gonna see him fight over and over and over again.
Yeah, they fight multiple times throughout the. It's because it's a 2-week long tournament.
I would love for my job to be to name sumo wrestlers. That'd be an awesome show.
Oh, like to announce them?
Yeah, Big Thickums versus Roly McPoley.
No, he wants to name them.
Oh,
That's just
that's just you're just
You want
making
a
fun of
job-
fat people.
Yeah, yeah.
that's just
Inflate-A-Man.
You just want to make fun of fat people for a living.
Okay, sumo wrestlers are not fat.
No, they're not fat.
You don't
They're
call
big
them fat,
athletes.
they're
They are.
athletes.
They're
Literally,
big
they
ath-
are.
The big athlete. That's a name for a guy.
They're
Would-
just. It's okay.
Would
to-
you call him fat? If you saw a sumo, would you say,
no.
"Oh, fat"?
I would use words like massive,
but you here in a safe space,
size of a skyscraper.
in a safe space, you say fat.
Okay, they obviously are fat and strong. They're both.
The Orbit.
But we know that.
Dr. Gravity.
this is bullying.
Is there a Mr. Gravity?
No, because
he
I think
used to be.
He's celebrating them and talking about how powerful they
Also,
are.
have you just noticed Nick is like at his core a bully?
What the fuck?
Oh,
I love how it's not me.
What are you talking about?
Come on, are we gonna really do this song and dance?
Yes.
We're really gonna do this song and dance.
Yes.
As if off the top, without thinking about it, you can come up with a name for basically every group of people.
That's not bullying. That's the same thing that makes a rapper intelligent.
Yes. I also agree with Nick here. I will defend my client. I think he's good at coming up with names.
You're the second bully.
And I'm not good at coming
This
up
is
with
crab
names.
defending Goya.
can we call people we don't know names anymore?
We are not Crab and Goyle.
Yes,
One
you
of us
are.
is Malfoy.
No.
Also, if I met a guy named Dr. Gravity, I'm not going to be like, yeah, I'm bullying him. He's the coolest guy ever.
Yeah, that's awesome. You're an asshole.
Yeah,
I'm an asshole.
Yeah,
You
'cause-
called
'cause you're-
somebody. You called somebody Orbit.
Dude,
You
my
called
names
somebody
aren't even about their
roly-poly.
weight.
You called someone Roly Poly.
No, I said Mr. Roly Poly Oly.
Is that better?
Yeah.
I mean,
Why?
Yeah. 'cause
what if it's like a like
Marketable.
a honorific term?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're racist and mean.
How is that racist?
Because you're just saying it's an
What the
honorific
fuck are
term
you
without
talking
any
about?
knowledge.
All you do is try to find fucking purity tests.
You thought pera was chicken.
because you told me that.
No, I didn't.
that does seem like something you would do.
あなたの助けにおにぎり.
What the fuck does Tuscany have anything to do with
Tuscany.
this?
What is that?
It's a deep thank you to express gratitude.
That's not.
And
Yes,
a
it
Tuscany
is.
to your
I don't
family
believe
and
you. But then when you
friends.
said anata no, it's
Taskini. That's so it's
his deep thank you.
no it's your
I'm looking for his deep
Your
thank
deep
you.
thank- your deep thank
yeah,
you.
you learned how to thank a male prostitute for some reason.
okay. You guys are being really racist now.
What the fuck are you talking
because
about?
I'm not. I'm working with you.
It's genuinely a very honorable way to thank somebody for their work in their service to you.
I can only believe you when you say shit because I don't know Japanese. So I don't know what to do. So you tell me information, I'm your little fucking dog. So be responsible with that information. Don't tell me a peri peri is chicken.
I've never led you astray once. I never told you peri peri was chicken.
feel like you did.
I'm almost positive it was somebody else. I would never lead you astray.
Well, it wasn't Aiden and it wasn't Yingling because he doesn't know that there are other languages. So I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, he just thinks they're accents like Brooklyn or
Just really,
Texas.
Oh, it's a really thick accent.
But yeah, you should go to a sumo match and then find me. That's it.
We're gonna have to track Jebin down.
You guys should. You know what made this video better? You're trying to get to the northern tip, and they're trying to find and kill you. Dude.
It's like a Mr. Beast video. Like I escaped a bounty hunter, but it's slime and Aiden.
It's like, what's those Nebula fools' names? I can't remember.
Jet lag.
Jet lag. It's like a jet lag
Those
video.
Nebula fools.
Do you see what I mean by the bully thing?
Wait, why is that?
Oh my
bullying?
God,
I couldn't
that's-
remember their name.
That's
for the
just
show.
a term of endearment.
Fools.
It's not the way you're thinking it.
Yeah, fool. It's like those fools, like not fool, like, oh, you're a jester.
Yeah, like you're
You're
thinking
a
of some sort of
fool.
like Queen's English
Now
type of
you're,
shit.
now you're wrong.
So if you did a reply tweet to like NRG being like, "Oh, nice win in VCT," and you went, "Those Valorant fools," they'd be like, "W."
You
fucking
don't- if
reply.
you don't-
No, you just don't get it.
Because I'd probably say, if you're saying like those Valorant fools, you'd be like, those Valorant fools are adjective.
You're being obtuse. Right now.
adjective.
Yeah.
Thank
And the
fucking
term-
God we got a lemonade stand guy on the fucking pod.
Facts, logic, politics, business.
Aiden, it's horrible.
I know.
Aiden, why?
But it just
We
came
have
out.
10 more minutes.
It just came out, dude.
It's
What a roll swap.
have to go.
It's that bad? Really?
Oh my god, it's so bad.
Let me analyze. Analyze.
It's not good.
Sit in his chair.
It's not good.
Dude. Yeah. Dude, it hits you like a truck.
It's bad.
What did you eat?
I don't know. It's been rough for the past few weeks.
Should we take an intermission?
Maybe no intermission.
An intermission.
He can come back whenever he's ready.
Dude, one time, I think I said this maybe before. I read Diary of a Wimpy Kid once. I think that was the book. It was. Maybe it was Captain Underpants. But they fart in the book, and he goes, "Now that you're smelling my fart's inside you. It's in your head."
Yeah, we said this before on
and
the pod too.
I hate
You don't
smelling
like
farts
that.
now.
Oh,
It gave me like a, is it, misphonia? I don't know.
it's gone.
I
now.
think we can't be afraid of poop.
Yeah,
right?
we can.
We
It's
can't
like
be
the easiest thing to fear.
But we should. It's so dangerous to be afraid of
I
poop.
think we have a fear.
Evolutionarily, if we were afraid of poop, the society, like our species, goes out extinct.
Ludwig, you are a Sith.
I've played these games before.
Jesus, dude.
Oh, you're a mess.
Dude, it smells genuinely so
It's
I
gone.
know.
It's gone. It's gone.
I've
It's
been
gone. It's
rotten
gone.
a bit, to be honest with you.
What the fuck are you doing?
It
don't
was
know.
so Ludwig. I was like, it can't be that bad. And then I tried to sit in your chair.
I don't-
Before my ass touched the fabric, I couldn't handle it.
I don't know what
Yeah.
to do.
But eat better. Eat less fucking rotten animal on the side of the road.
Eat fresh.
I'm not.
What can you
Eat
run?
fresh.
Oh, it's that new shit you're doing.
No, it's been like this for weeks, dude.
He's eating that new fucking blood boy
the
shit.
new shit's not what's
Wait,
doing
what's
it,
he
I
eating?
promise.
He has this like
New meal delivery plan or some shit. This
Yeah.
is not an
What is
ad.
this- what is
but
this-
he's eating secret food that gets sent to him.
and we don't know by who, how they cook it, how they prepare it.
He won't say who?
He won't say who.
It's okay.
He
Keep your
won't say who.
secret-
It just comes in a
Keep your
box.
secrets.
What's my
dude.
guy?
I know. And his guy shows up and he delivers these on a what bi-daily
It's not-
cadence.
It's not Factor, I'll tell you that much.
I know that. I know that. Ever since we abandoned Factory, you switched to this fucking team of hoodlums who drop off food that make your shit smell like poison.
It's not that.
I
You
haven't-
spread misinformation.
I haven't been farting.
What the hell are we talking about, boys?
I haven't.
Can we reel it in?
No. I'm not trying. If you guys have noticed,
This is regular episode slime.
I'm
That's what we're
trying. I'm
missing.
trying to.
Why?
I'm trying to
Everybody-
illuminate
Oh,
an
nobody
interesting thing. You are getting mad at Aiden for farting. I haven't pissed you off with a fart
think-
in forever.
Do you think maybe he stole your fart?
Oh.
Do you think maybe he
It's
stole
a
your
Space
essence?
Jam situation.
Jam.
Yeah, you
Space
got to
Jam,
get
I
it
took it
back.
out
You
of
got to
him.
suck it. You
Give
got to
it-
Luigi's Mansion it out of his butt with your butt.
I'm gonna get the vacuum used to ruin your computer. I'm gonna get that and I'm gonna suck that out of you and give
Just
it back to
Aiden
me.
fucking screaming as you suck it up.
Not the gas.
Oh my god, we talked about D&D on the main too. Dude, this is blowing my mind. Anyway, you have a cloak. I'm gonna miss you when you end up
I'll be
eaten by
back.
some Japanese bear.
I'm not gonna get eaten by a Japanese bear, most likely.
Akuma is what they're called.
Yeah, cool.
Statistically, I'll be safe.
The Sankebetsu brown bear incident. The worst animal attack in Japanese history.
Killed 7 people, injured 3. When was this?
That's a real bear. It was so smart. it started to trick people and it was shot dead.
Dude, he was hitting.
What does that mean?
He
So
was hitting
smart.
licks.
It started to trick people.
December 1915. I think it's easier to trick people 100 years ago for sure.
The bear's outside in a man suit. Like, I am Amazon. Hello.
He's wearing the little vest.
It's just a bear in front of a park, and he's like, "Want to see a trick?"
If you get tricked by a bear, you should.
Yeah, that's on you.
Yeah,
That's on you.
We gotta bury you. I'm sorry.
I don't think we're the smartest creatures.
Yeah, we are.
No.
We are
Easily.
demonstrably the smartest
So
creatures.
obviously the smartest.
It
Why are we
could
the smartest
It could be
creatures?
dolphins, but the reason why is because they can't make fire.
We dominated the food chain.
Yeah, we kind of own.
Okay, so
We fuck shit up too, though. But
like we're currently peaking, but I don't think we're the smartest creatures because we don't work communitively as well as other creatures.
what are you talking
If
about? Our
dolphins
entire
so-
society is built on communal
If
work.
dolphins so smart, how come they can't speak English? Tell me that.
I'm not even worried
God.
about dolphins or pigs. I think ants.
Bro.
Ants
the-
are really smart.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Ants are so smart that you can have a scout ant come back, get his whole fucking tribe to come back and bring a piece of food, and they all understand the queen is their source of life, and they protect her. Like the world depends on
the
it.
ants are still locked in the caste system.
Ants
bro.
are all just doing what bro's doing. Do you
That is
understand
what
that?
ants. What bro is
What
doing.
bro is doing. Like bro's.
Yeah.
Oh, bro's walking that way. I guess I'm going that way.
I'll walk with bro.
Oh, cool. A
That's
pheromone.
a misunderstanding of the different.
another pheromone.
The different roles that ants have.
Also, ants are so dumb. If they pheromone into a spiral, they make those weird fucked up patches. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
And that's just them fucking it up.
Ants are so stupid, dude.
They're not stupid individually, maybe, but communitatively, they're very good at protecting what they have.
Even
their
when they get
homes.
into a big spiral like that, you dumb bastard. You
That's
never
the
seen
army
this?
ones. Of course, the army ones are dumb. They're in the army. Okay.
That's why we send them there.
Now we're alienating our military viewership.
No, everyone
That's
in the
really
military
nice.
would tell you people in the army are dumb.
You fucking realize they died for your country, right?
Do you fucking care
Everyone in
about
the
that?
military would tell you
Oh,
army ants are
yeah.
dumb.
Unless
Yeah.
you were in the chair
I didn't
force.
say the
Okay.
Air Force ants are dumb.
No, the chair force ants are dumb.
The Marine ants aren't dumb.
No, yeah,
Army
they're all
ants
on
are dumb.
trend.
Yeah, true.
I think, because here's the thing. Okay, are we the smartest people?
Yes.
If we enter a nuclear war and the whole Earth is destroyed and reset.
It
Yeah, because
depends.
we made a nuclear bomb.
Yeah, we like won. We beat the system.
It's so funny how small you guys' brains are, and it shows the issue
made
with
them.
problems.
Oh,
and
you know what? Probably a really
people.
big brain, an ant.
I have a big brain. Here's why. Because proliferating our species isn't necessarily a win. You know what is a win? Creating a planet-destroying weapon, bitch.
Bitch.
How is that a win?
Because an ant can't do it.
Because an ant could
ant
never
can-
do
the
that.
ant
Can I ask you
do
a
it.
question? Do we have another planet to live on?
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Potentially.
Yeah.
Do we
Maybe
have another
Europa.
planet to live on?
Yeah, Mars,
Now.
bitch.
Now. Now. Can we do it now?
What if we made Yardex and we like tried to beat Elon to Mars and that was our whole thing?
That'd be dope as
Don't
fuck.
fucking scoff.
Do you think
like
the ants can
That's
beat
a
us to
dumb
Mars?
idea.
It's just you're not understanding that it goes full circle. It's like, yes, we have been really smart, but if we destroy everything, it wraps around and we're the dumbest species
Why?
ever.
I don't know.
Explain to
we've
me why
destroyed-
that is dumb.
Because we have destroyed the only place that we have found in the galaxy that is habitable.
So
Can
what?
an intelligent species make dumb choices?
If the choice is so dumb, it outweighs all the smart decisions.
What is so special about maintaining the system that we grew up in if we got powerful enough to destroy it? Isn't that kind of
You
the
realize-
win condition?
Ants walk in a circle till they die, right?
To their
Some
die.
ants do.
Like a lot of them.
Do you realize
Good
some
amount.
humans jerk off?
Okay,
See, we've lost him.
done deal.
We've lost
He's
him.
out.
So back
He's
Wrap
out.
it up.
trying
If
to
this
think of a
guy was
dumb
on the
person.
Lemonade
I'm
Stand
trying to think of a
podcast, they
dumb
would have
person.
shot him in the
they ate him
head.
alive.
There's a dumb person.
They would have
Done.
ate him alive.
Some people literally pay
Doug will be on
hundreds
your
of
ass.
dollars in their lifetime to listen to people talk about cum.
No.
No, wait, where?
They could
Who would
trade the
possi-
money for housing, security, food,
Who's
Who
doing
would do
this?
this?
improving
I
themselves.
don't believe that this
They
happened.
do
Not
this.
one.
There's many people. There's thousands of people do this.
Thousands?
Thousands of people do this.
I can't believe that.
Thank God it's
true.
not. Thank God it's not 300,000.
It's true.
An episode because that might be.
That'd be insane.
Some humans don't even know what job they're doing. They think they're recording for a Patreon when it's a main episode.
Some humans think the government works for them. You think about that?
And some people, I watch a lot of boy in a band videos, think that what you learn in school actually
school is gay!
actually does help you.
That's
And drop the fuck out of school.
what do you think about
He's
it?
like the immortal technique for our
You
generation.
can't just hand us a freaking packet, yo.
You can't just hand him a freaking packet, yo.
I can't believe we're still.
All right, guys.
to
Well,
do
that
this.
actually is our time, and the packet of the Yard
can't-
podcast has reached its last page
think
for
we
the
should-
week.
don't
So
think-
Jubbin's gonna be gone, but we'll be in Japan
And I have 3 weeks to
in a
get
week
D&D
after
out.
that, and you have 3 weeks to get D&D out on a main. I didn't know this, and he's chugging water. But we'll see you guys in the Primo. Good luck in
No,
Japan.
you may have already watched the Primo. You've kind of already watched it in a way.
You'll just get more of what
So-
you saw for like 60 minutes straight.
And you will be as dumb as the ants.
I woke up and the next morning I woke up and I'm like, how was Lilo and Stitch? And she was just like, he was like, wow, 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 wow. And I'm like, bro, you can't be scared of everything.
You got to take away, you know what you got to do is set a parental lock.
Oh,
So she can't watch disturbing content.
yeah. I want to give her those Black Mirror contacts where it blocks out scary things in the world.
Yeah. And so
censor
she
them.
tries to watch the documentary. It's like, she's like, oh, I can't watch that.